Hello guys, welcome back to the Disney insanity we love to call Kingdom Hearts. After the great brain-smashing journey of birth by sleep and dream drop distance, we are now moving on to the final KH game, Kingdom Hearts 3. People have mixed feelings on this one. Now, eventually this will just be the middle child of all Kingdom Hearts, the one most likely everyone will forget about, and most people hate on the story because it's not the big brain conclusion they all wanted, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is the end of Book 1, and there will be 13 more books and hundreds of more games. Oh god, I'm going to be reviewing Kingdom Hearts till the end of time. Anyways, Kingdom Hearts 3. What the hell am I looking at? Since Sora's power was probed in the last game by your generically looking evil dude, we need to get back our power. And who else to help us but Hercules, who also got his power probed by a generically looking evil dude. Can't have a Kingdom Hearts game without going to Olympus. Now, even in your first world, Olympus, you're going to see how much Kingdom Hearts has changed. Not just graphics-wise, modern consoles do help, but combat as well. Dream Drop Distance saw Sora completely forget about gravity. Now he just erases it from existence. Combat, as soon as you get in the air, you will never touch the ground. It's pretty similar to Kingdom Hearts 2, other than the fact that gravity doesn't exist. Once you get finishers, you never have to touch the ground. Sora is now a god, but with that, you can block in the air. They've also taken mechanics from many other games, like the shot locks. With your deep gaze again, stare in your enemy's eyes into their soul and burn them with light. Now, each shot lock is now set to a different Keyblade, so each Keyblade has a different shot lock. On the topic of Keyblade, each Keyblade now has form changes like in Birth by Sleep, and they can be upgraded. So if you like one Keyblade, you can use it for the whole game. And you can use multiple Keyblades at once, but who cares about that when magic is OP? Even more as before, with boosts in magic, you can now burn, drown, shock, freeze your enemies to death more than you ever could. And a new inclusion, murdering thousands with Disney attractions, my favorite pastime. Oh, but don't worry, there is no shame. All of the enemies are either heartless, nobodies are unversed, so you should feel no shame about murdering them. They don't have feelings, cause this is a Disney game. So now that you know how to murder anything and everything, without question, the new question is, where do you do it? There are many worlds in this Disney game, ranging from the newest Disney fad for money or your childhood to a literal war cemetery. Oh, that's a spoiler. You knew that already. Our hero is Donald Duck, who I still don't understand what's saying half the time.
在香港这座城市的设置，主演钱德勒、罗斯。
Goofy, our voice of reason, and Sora, the anime guy.
Spiky.
As you know, our first world, Olympus, nothing really happens. Sora talks to Hercules, then he kinda gets his power back, and then leaves. This is a standard for the rest of the game. Next, travel to Twilight Town to see if anyone can bring Roxas back, and no one can. A few of the old organization members now renown their evil ways, try to help through your gummy phone. And I guess it's a good time as ever to mention the main gimmick of the gummy phone. Pictures! You can now take infinite selfies like every white girl, and take pictures of hidden Mickeys to unlock the true indie, but you can also just look it up with a quick Google search. Anything and everything can be a hidden Mickey though, if you squint hard enough. But back to the story, We find out that the organization of Xehanorts are still trying to put Zora on the path to become a Xehanort in the darkness. But this plot point is never mentioned again. Next world, Toy Box. Yes, isn't the biggest thing of importance. I mean, the biggest thing is probably Woody absolutely roasting Xehanort.
Oh, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha will call your dog ass if she ever stop fucking with that brain surgeon, the lawyer she fucking with. nigga.
Stuff with Verum Rex, but that's not important. Next, we travel to Monstropolis, the home of negative energy, which is perfect for Venus until we get thrown to Brazil. I did just skip a world, so we need to go back to that one, the world of the Corona. In this world, we basically just go through the Tangled movie, now with Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Next up would be Arendelle, which is just another dropping Sora, Donald, and Goofy mid-movie, but this one's a lot worse because I have to watch all the damn Frozen songs over and over. I wanted to tear my eyes out this world really just feels like one big ad. I see why people don't like this game's story now. Nothing happens for the first 20 hours. After another big ad, it's another big ad. For Pirates of the Caribbean. At least the pirate ships are fun, but other than that, it's just throwing me into the movie for the third time. Lastly, the best Disney World, San Francisco, or fucking butchered that. It's the best to explore just because of flow motion and wall climbing, and it's a lot of fun to travel across, and actually has an interesting plot. Pete and Maleficent are there, but like the rest of the game, they don't do much. Nothing happening for the first 20 hours, we are now in the end game, and everything happens at once. So again, just so you don't complain, major spoiler warning. Alright, let's get into it. First things first, we free Aqua from the darkness. She finds Ventus in Castle Oblivion. And the next thing we know, we have our 7 wielders of light. Onto the Keyblade graveyard. Alright, time to go fight the Edgelords of Edgelords. The 13 Edgelords to be exact. On our way, we find Terra, but not really Terra. Terra who is being probed by the edgiest of them all. Our goal is to free him, and that goes horribly, and we all die. Yes, that actually happened, but through the great anime power of friendship, the most powerful thing in Kingdom Hearts, they come back to life, and I can replay. Oh shit! Lingering will kill me. Yeah, but seriously, everything hype happens in the last few hours. Was it worth the Disney advertisements I went through? No. But was it cool? Yeah, it was cool as shit. So again, I'll say it one more time. Major spoilers. After killing multiple edgelords, all our friends come back like Roxas and Shion because Axel and Kairi are not that good at Keyblade wielders, only really having these for about 2 seconds. After we fight all of the past organization members that are still evil and past final bosses, we can move on to the 3 main final bosses. Well, after that, we continue to the true edgelord, having to go past with all the main villains who are technically all the same guy. They tell us some cryptic shit after we fucking murder them, and then move on to Xehanort. Alright guys, Silex, and welcome to the final boss. Starting his boss, we go to mobile games and beat the shit out of all the 13 organization members now in weird goat suits. Alright, on to the second phase. He flips the world and we have to go about deflecting lasers. This part ain't that hard, and then he sends us underwater for the same thing, just underwater. I don't like this. Then to the sky, but to the true final boss, Xehanort with the Keyblade. This is the true final boss. Takes everything we've ever done so far and tests our hearts. Easily enough, just have shot locks and the right Keyblade does well enough until he takes away all the light and reverts us to Edge. And now we have to give back our light. This is probably where you're going to die the most and the most interesting part, because using Rage Drive to fight an absolute god is pretty difficult because no healing items. But after dealing with that and how it feels for gamers to go outside and touch grass, we can easily show them that light is stronger than dark for the 3rd time. He tries to make himself a sympathetic villain. Yeah, I don't care. I'm finishing this. We finally did it. Kingdom Hearts. I can be done with this series. For son of a